Hey folks, and welcome to another installment of Dave's Impressions. This time around, Momodora, Reverie under the Moonlight. These impressions were taken from playing the game for around 30 minutes. Enjoy! Momodora has gorgeous pixel art, especially the backgrounds. I think it uses it to lull you into a false sense of security. The tutorial section helps along with this plan. You're in a beautiful forest, you're playing a cute girl, and the enemies, while harmful, are kinda cute themselves. Even the first boss is a little Alice in Wonderland. Not that later enemies don't follow a similar style, but then you reach the town, and the atmosphere and difficulty changes. It's when the game shows its fangs, where it shows what the game really is, and I must admit, I got a bit of whiplash from it. Momodora gets hard. You have enemies that deliver a large amount of damage if you get hit, and they appear in deadly combinations. You only have 3 small healing items, and if you die, you get thrown back to the bell. The bells are sparse. It also has that thing where when you decide to explore, you can find yourself fighting a boss. It's easy to see the inspiration from Dark Souls, but seeing that it's 2D with an oppressive horror atmosphere, I was thinking a lot of the early Castlevania games while playing. The inspirations of Momodora are definitely Dark Souls inspired though. This hit home for me when I found myself in a house full of creepy enemies and I ran through a few screens, opening a door that I couldn't get through before near the latest spell. The levels loop back on themselves in order to give you access from the save point. You are going to die many times, so the game might at least throw you a bone or two. It certainly creates a fear while exploring, where you don't want to wander too far away from the bell in case you find yourself dead, having to complete enemy encounters all over again, especially if you find yourself against a boss. No boss encounter took more than 1 death, but I'm early on in the game and I assume the difficulty ramps up. As a platformer, the attacks are quite satisfying, but the height of the double jump is restrictive. I assume because the game is being called a Metroidvania that your attacks increase and you get more abilities at your disposal as you keep playing. Early on in the town, I was able to increase my health, and then there are the items that give you passive bonuses. I imagine that the game is going to leave you feeling underpowered for the majority of it, until you get good enough to play around with its systems, just like Castlevania and Dark Souls. Those interested in an atmospheric challenge and like the pixel art should definitely give Momodora a play. Thanks for watching.